Let's talk about API security. Let's actually tell our listeners or the people who are going to actually see this conversation, let's actually give them 10 tips for offensive pen testing with Burp Suite. This is a community very keen on knowing a lot of interesting stuff when it comes to penetration testing and offensive security. So give me a 10 points list that's very like succinct and actually make it very counterintuitive. Give me all the like lesser known tips. Go.
All right, let's dive in. 1. Target sequencing. Use Burp's target analyzer to identify unique sequences of requests. This helps in mapping out the API logic and discovering hidden endpoints. 2. Smuggling payloads. Leverage HTTP request smuggling techniques to bypass
Yes, go ahead.
security controls or manipulate API requests.
Go on.
4.
Wait, I think you forgot number 3.
GraphQL introspection. Try enabling introspection. You're right, let me rewind a bit. 3. WSDL reconnaissance. For SOAP APIs, analyze the WSDL file to uncover operations, bindings, and data types that aren't immediately obvious. 4. GraphQL introspection. Enable introspection queries to map out the API structure for deeper insights. 5. JSON Web Token manipulation. Modify JWT claims and observe the API's behavior to discover privilege escalation or other security gaps.
This does not actually make a lot of sense because you would have to know the HMAC key or HMAC secret to actually be able to manipulate JWT tokens.
Great point. Let's refine that one. 5. Algorithm confusion in JWT. Instead of trying to guess the HMAC key, exploit the non-algorithm vulnerability in poorly implemented systems to bypass signature verification. 6. Burp extender. Utilize community-driven BApps for advanced techniques, such as custom script automation or exploiting specific API
Let's go a little bit
vulnerabilities.
faster.
Sure thing. 7. Parameter pollution. Inject multiple parameters with the same name to confuse the API's logic. 8. Injection flaws. Don't overlook XML injection in APIs handling XML data. 9. Error code analysis. Trigger and analyze API error codes for unintended information disclosure. 10. Rate limit bypass. Circumvent rate limiting with techniques like IP rotation or distributed attacks.
Okay, great, perfect. Now let's give a few more, like 5 more.
All right, let's keep going. 11. Content type confusion. Mismatch the content type header to exploit how the API processes data. 12. Hidden parameters. Fuzz for non-documented parameters that could control internal API functions. 13. Nested JSON manipulation. Tamper with nested JSON objects to exploit complex deserialization flaws. 14. Session puzzling, to mix and match session tokens to confuse session management mechanisms. 15.
Okay, I never heard of that one, session puzzling.
My mistake. Session puzzling isn't a standard term. I meant to suggest techniques like session fixation or session prediction, where you manipulate or predict session tokens to hijack a session.
Oh yeah,
Thanks
that's
for catching
something
that.
else. Yeah, that's something else. So make sure you make no mistakes. Go on.
Absolutely. Let's stay sharp. 15. Leverage desync attacks. Exploit server desynchronization between front-end and back-end to manipulate HTTP request handling. And there we have it, a few more advanced tips for your toolkit.
Okay, thanks, bye.